Track 6, Pressure Points, Atlanta Love. Here we go. Every day I wake up with intentions, not perfection, not pressure to perform, purpose, rooted in something deeper than routine. This is Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. I'm CandyJae, your beauty artist with beauty confidence. See, this ain't just motivation. This a manifesto. The code I live by. The blueprint I built when the world tried to teach me chaos. These are my 7 principle dailies. Daily reminders that peace is a choice, discipline is devotion, and love is a lifestyle. Each one was earned, not learned, through heartbreak, through hustle, through quiet victories nobody clapped for. And still to this day, nobody claps for. It's pressure when your family nowhere to be found, when unexpected trauma come creeping through the back door. November 29th, 2024, that day changed me. The divine twist about it, that's my baby sister's birthday. I was reborn on the same day she was born. Diamonds don't talk yet. Pressure made me. My pressure points are not weaknesses, only anchors, because every day brings its own test. And every test reveals the truth and how you respond. So this right here isn't just philosophy, it's balance, it's faith with a schedule, it's confidence in motion. It's a reminder that we don't fold under pressure, we form under it. Y'all, welcome to the 7 daily principle, the manifesto, a declaration for those who lead with pride, move with passion, and thrive under pressure on some hyena's own energy. Every principle has a purpose, a reason it was born. For a moment, it had to teach me something real. See, life doesn't hand you wisdom, nor do it just hand you gray hairs. You got to work for it. It tests you, and I'm still waiting on my gray hairs. You don't learn patience from peace. You learn it from pressure. You don't learn confidence from applause. You learn it from silence. And this isolation that I live in is teaching me how to apply through silence. Every principle starts with a seed, a truth planted deep inside you, waiting for faith to water it. And first things first, the hunger that wakes your soul before the world does. Y'all listen. You gotta believe in something, because if you don't feed your spirit, the world will feed your doubt. And that kind of diet starves your purpose, your spiritual appetite. Do you hear me? Your spiritual appetite determines your growth. It's what you crave when the noise fades. Prayer, peace, meditation, whatever keeps your heart full and your ego empty. See, belief ain't blind, it's balance. It's the reminder that even under pressure, faith still has flavor. Principle 1, believe in something. Feed your spirit before it feeds on you. Listen, y'all, all I can do in life is share love, even if it's tough love. As long as I'm single and in love with being single, I could never be bitter, angry, or desperate. Hashtag CandyJae. My 7 daily principles is what motivates me to become the ultimate version of myself. So y'all, believe in something. Your spiritual appetite is guidance. If there was no buildings, church on the hill, I still be connected, because I know my God is real. If there were no words written on a page, whatever way He'd see fit, He's still gonna make a way. It's a relationship more than a religion, and that's what gets you saved. When Sis came out with that song, she first had me at "Won't he do it?" He said he would, and then she said that. That was it for me. I came across the Den of Kings hosted by Kurt Franklin on YouTube. The topic was mental wealth with Kevin on stage, Ray J, Dr. J Burnett, Jonathan Mayers, and Neil, not NLE the Great. I do not know the young buck. I'm sorry that I'm not hip, okay? Please forgive me, y'all. I'm working on it. However, that little baby, let me tell y'all, and how he was spitting wisdom that no one understood. There was a moment right at 47 minutes and 30 seconds. Please watch and follow this man's lead. He took the words right out of my mouth. I was in tears when he said what he said, because now I know I'm not alone when it comes to what I believe in and what feeds my spiritual appetite. Not mine. At his age, he got a whole lot of passion, and at some point he will learn how to listen before he speaks. That episode, it was amazing. It was so beautiful. My man's literally said, y'all Christians will praise the Son and not the Father. And I was like, whoa. Now, y'all, I'm paraphrasing on what he said. Now, y'all, my upbringing was deeply rooted in the Christian faith. The Holy Bible was the only one I knew growing up. I still reference to the Holy Bible. And Sundays were reserved for church, with the occasional Bible study on Wednesdays. And Easter Sunday were a big deal in the household. Yeah, I remember the Easter dress with the socks. Yo, them little girly girl socks. You rocked that outfit, and I was a little chunky girl all my life. Listen, as a child, I struggled to grasp the concept of Jesus Christ. All I understood was that he was the one we prayed to. However, in my teenage years, I began to distance myself from the church after my father passed away from the sugar disease. I couldn't comprehend why Jesus would take away a parent. Like, that was hard for me, especially during a time when my relationship with my daddy was not at its best. I vividly remember our last moments together, riding the public bus to our separate destinations at 14. I felt embarrassed. I tried to distance myself from my daddy, even though he showed me love and affection, calling me his baby girl and urging me to be more kinder. The part that really gets me is I didn't know my daddy was sick or homeless. I guess as me being his baby girl, I would have assumed that that was the part of his life he didn't want me to know. And I beat myself up for falling short from daddy issues at times. I wish he was alive, and maybe I'd probably be married with 12 children by now, you feel me? After my daddy passed away from diabetes, I hit that stage where nobody could tell me nothing. I was chasing identity, not realizing I already had one. And even as years passed and when I was in my prime, I felt disconnected from faith. I knew of God. I didn't know what part he played in my life. Age 27, I moved to Georgia, and moving to Georgia only intensified homesickness. To this day, I'm still homesick. It was super hard for me to adapt to this fast-paced culture compared to Madison, Wisconsin, Madtown, baby, Eastside, Fofo, DBAV. I got them. Everything was different, mainly the food, okay? I promise you, the food down here, the meat, man, that meat was trash when I first moved down here. Oh, I'm talking about my body will reject certain foods, pushing me to change my dietary food intake from a Western diet lifestyle to a vegetarian, eventually resulting in a vegan lifestyle. Now, stay tuned on that track on veganism on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, okay? Hey, yo, I was feeling so confined and missing my Wisconsin roots the first year in Georgia. One day I was fighting my emotions and I ended up turning on some good gospel music, that Marvin Sapp's. I never would have made it. I never could have made it without you. He said, I never would have lost it. Now I see how you were there for me. From then on, I incorporated gospel music into my morning routine, finding solace in the message it conveyed. Because really, music is therapeutic, right? And there's ways to get the message in between the words, right? Like, yeah, okay, a lot of gospel music is talking about Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, right? And that's perfectly fine, right? Because at the end of the day, my ideology says that there's only one God, and Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, he is a product of the one God. So basically, what you Christians do is y'all pray to him. However, I pray to his Father, so that makes him my brother, right? Okay, take it wherever you need to take it. Just process it well, and then when you get done with your processing and you still don't like what it is, how about you send me a chat, throw me a comment, and let me know. Fast forward to 2025 and onward, I no longer identify as a Christian. I'm in my 10th year. Decade, baby. It's indoctrinated all in me. It became law in my universe. I pray to God, our Father, and not the Son, Jesus. In all honesty, I just don't relate to being Christian. However, I was raised as one, and that brings me to this. Isaiah 54:17. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. And instead, I follow believing in the existence of one God. And I study from all biblical terms. I don't attend church on Sundays, and that could change when married. And truth be told, I church every day, and only when I'm with family I partake in those pagan holidays. Be that as it may, I pray every day. I pray on angel numbers. I pray when I'm happy and sad. I pray just because, and I can confidently say that I have a strong relationship with a higher power. And before you go judging somebody, relationship with God, do me this one good old favor. Mind your business, because I'm thankful for those who praise religion. I'm proud of you, really. A wise Muslim once said, say this prayer daily. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive our debts as we also forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Amen. And like that good old Kirk Franklin jam, bless me, bless me. Bless me indeed. Death has been defeated. He is our victory. He said, bless me, bless me. God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything they need. Ooh, let me run that track back. So, yeah, I hear it in the back. Bless me, bless me. Bless me indeed. Death has been defeated. He is our victory. Bless me, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything they need. But everyone around me can have everything they need. Bless me, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything they need. Everything they need. Pressure point. Number two, stand on business, set boundaries. You say that I've been acting different. Yeah, funny how I finally flipped the script on you when you the one who's double dipping. Yeah, you so sloppy. How I caught you slipping up. You're off the lease. Run me my keys. No more popping up to hit it. Yeah, I ain't even got the miles to trip on you. New phone, who this? Brand new, like the whip. Rack it up. No sis, main chick. I ain't average. Y'all, pressure points. Two, stand on business. Set boundaries. Your business is your boundaries. Set them, lock them in. You gonna make a whole lot of enemies. When you start setting your boundaries, they gonna look at you differently. From family to friends, they won't understand you. You gotta do what's best for you. Cause on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, we are in our preparation season. We focusing on us. We elevating us. We doing what we have to do for us. We gonna stop putting people before us and handle our business and stand on business. Boundaries are fundamental in every aspect of our lives, from personal relationship to professional settings. They define our limits, protect our well-being, and communicate our needs and expectations to others. Standing firm on your boundaries, and baby, your business is your boundaries. They gonna be like, oh, you expect too much and odd. And it's not that you expect nothing too much than what you deserve and desire. It's more of the fact that you know who you are. You've placed yourself on a pedestal. You stop giving up to people and just accepting anything. And once you get to that part, when you break that skin, do you hear me? Cause y'all so surface level right now. When you start going underneath that skin, that first layer, those first couple of layers, they ain't gonna like you no more. They gonna think your expectations are you being mean and rude and controlling. Nah, baby girl, stand on your business. It's imperative in maintaining healthy relationships and preserving our self-respect. Y'all, the importance of boundaries and the nitty-gritty of standing firm on them are like invisible lines that we draw to protect ourselves from being taken advantage of or mistreated by others. When we set boundaries, we are essentially defining what is acceptable and what is not in our interactions with others. Y'all, standing firm on our boundaries is standing firm on our business. Enforcing these limits and not allowing others to cross them, it requires assertiveness, self-awareness, and a strong sense of self-worth. Y'all, discipline, structure, and consistency is a recipe of standing on business. Discipline, structure, and consistency. That's it. And alongside of protection of your personal well-being, y'all, you gotta make sure you're around like-minded individuals that are destined for greatness. That old kicking it with people just cause y'all vibe and this, that, and that's not gonna be enough, y'all. We gotta be around like-minded individuals, people that actually understand who we are and so forth. Setting boundaries helps us, protects our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. By clearly communicating our limits to others, we prevent ourselves from being overwhelmed, stressed, or hurt. For example, saying no to additional work responsibilities beyond our capacity at the workforce can prevent burnout and maintain a healthy work-life balance. If the extra credit work doesn't come with the extra pay, don't exalt yourself, okay? On some straight Beyonce, yes. I said yes to your number. Yes to you dating me. Yes, we can be together, but you got away from me. The first time I said no, it's like I never said yes. It's like I never said yes. That go hard. I said yes, we can be together. Yes, you can stay with me, but when I say no, not tonight, you acting so ungratefully. The first time I said no, it's like I never said yes. Oh, I know y'all get that drift because I done been there before. Whew. When you stand on business, you set respect for oneself. Standing firm on boundaries is a way of showing self respect. It conveys to others that we value ourselves and our needs. For instance, declining to engage in gossip or negative talk about others demonstrates our commitment to maintaining positive and respectful connections. Okay, y'all, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. I'm doing good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. Ooh, you make me better. Y'all remember that song? You make me better. First things first, I does what I do, but everything I am, she's my improved. I'm already bossing, I'm already fly, but if I'm a star, she's in the sky. And when I feel like I'm on top, she gives me reason to not stop. And though I'm hot, together we burn it up. You make me better. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. I'm doing good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. That's a bop right there. In order for a healthy connection, boundaries are essential for fostering healthy and respectful connections. When both parties understand and respect each other's boundaries, conflicts are minimized and communication is enhanced. For example, setting boundaries around personal space and time can prevent feelings of suffocation or resentment in a romantic connection. By all means, most importantly, building self confidence is the greatest method for standing firm on boundaries. Boosting our self confidence and self esteem, it shows that we are assertive and capable of advocating for ourselves, speaking up about our needs and expectations in a professional setting can earn us respect and recognition from colleagues and superior. And y'all, mama always said, a closed mouth don't get fed. Ayo, mad love to my OG. I definitely get it from my mama Duke. Boundaries play a crucial role in our lives, helping us maintain our well-being, self-respect, and healthy connections. Standing firm on our boundaries is a sign of strength and self assurance. By setting and enforcing our limits, we establish healthy boundaries that allows us to navigate the complexities of life with confidence and integrity. And at the end of the day, boundaries aren't walls. They're doors with locks that you control. You only controlling the doors that you put yourself in. You're not controlling them. So they can roll and rock with it or let loose, you feel me? When you decide who gets access to your time, your energy, and your heart, you're not being mean, you're being mindful. Standing on business is setting boundaries. Standing on business means moving with clarity, not chaos. It's knowing that self respect isn't for negotiations, it's silence. And silence doesn't equal submission. You can love people deeply and still protect your peace. Every no you say is really a yes to yourself, to your growth, your goals, and your grounding. So keep your standards high, your boundaries firm, and your energy sacred. Because real power isn't in proving your worth, it is in preserving it, okay? Pressure point 3. Know your purpose. Who, what, why are you? Let's talk about it. Knowing your purpose means knowing the world you're walking in. You can't move in purpose if you're blind to your surroundings. Education isn't just classrooms and degrees, it keeps you freed. It's curiosity. It's paying attention, asking questions, keeping your ear to the pulse of what's real because awareness is power. You can't change a system you don't understand, and you can't lead people you don't listen to. When you learn, you level up. When you read, you rise. When you stay informed, you walk different with confidence, clarity, conviction. See, purpose without knowledge is like driving with your eyes closed. All gas, no direction. Let's be real. When your mind is sharp, your mission gets clear. You start building legacy instead of chasing noise. So study the system, watch the signs, read about it, read about your history, your culture, your community. Let education be your armor and awareness be your aim. Because when you know, you move with purpose. You shift the world. Knowledge is the key. Purpose is the door, and once you open it, baby, there's no closing it. Stay tuned on topics on political views, cause baby, y'all see what's going on in the US of A 2025 onward. And oh, mad shout out to Independent News. Finding your life's purpose is a journey that many embark on, yet few truly understand. It is a quest for meaning, fulfillment, and direction in life. Understanding and acknowledging your life's purpose can bring clarity, passion, and a sense of fulfillment that can guide you towards a more meaningful and purposeful existence. I've been doing hair since I was 10, right? I started making money at 13. The mad shout out to the Africans. Listen, I used to sit and watch them braid hair. That is how I learned how to braid hair. I would watch and I was like, okay, let me see how does she hook it in there. Once I figured that out, baby, I was doing single braids, kinky twists, all of them things. You feel me? So yeah, fast forward to like 16, I started doing hair to the point where I was bringing in some change. You feel me? I thought I had a whole little shot. I was doing that and I loved it. You couldn't tell me nothing. Anyhow, I graduated a semester early from high school, and that led me to beauty school. Once Mr. Fade taught me how to fade, oh, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was trying to figure it out. Fast forward to 2025 onward. And for the last 6 years, it's been heavy on my heart to want to give back to my community. So if I can find a way, I will. And that's like one of the biggest prayers that I have is, Lord, please allow me to give back to my community, whether it is through education, educating the youth. You know what I mean? I do believe it starts with the youth. Stay tuned to my nonprofit business as soon as I get to that phase. And with that being said, acknowledging and understanding your life's purpose is essential for personal growth, fulfillment, and overall well being. It provides a sense of direction, motivation, and clarity that can help you navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life. By identifying your unique purpose, you can live a more authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling life. Okay? Like, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my craft. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my craft. It ain't about the clout. It's about the passion. Loving what I do. Ooh, grinding since 13. Kitchen hair was my thing. Let me stop. I'm going to stay focused. This is an important track. Listen, y'all. Self-awareness. Y'all, acknowledging and understanding your life's purpose begins with self awareness. By reflecting on your values, passions, strengths, and goals, you can gain insight into what truly matters to you and what you are meant to contribute to the world. For me, being financially stable to give back to my community in an impactful way is my future goal. And nevertheless, the beauty industry has always been a calling since before the age of 13. Being pretty and talented goes hand in hand. And the fact that my OG, she don't know how to do a lick of hair, played a major role in my self-made endeavors, okay? Shout out to all of my siblings that I used to practice my craft on, my siblings, my cousins, my fake cousins, all of them back in the day. That's the root of my support system. That's what made me. That's what made these hands. And listen, at this very moment, call me your 9.75. And I'm still doing it, okay? That was the biggest fear I had. Those nights was rough. I was struggling, okay? Now, let me express to you about alignment and value. When you align your actions and decisions with your life's purpose, you experience a deep sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, okay? Your purpose becomes a guiding force that shapes your choices and priorities, okay? Because when initially got attacked by that dog, and I was like, that's my cutting finger. How am I cut hair? I was using my middle finger to hold my cutting shears. Although the pain, like my hand ache because of not holding my shears properly. Now look at me. My finger is healed now. And I'm cutting with my cutting finger. I'm just missing a quarter of it. It's rough out here. I try to tell you, like, I'm accepting it for what it is. It's hard sometimes. Nowadays, it's like everybody just want to look and judge you. They don't even want to get to really know who you are. But on another note, let me stay focused. Your purpose becomes a guiding force that shapes your choices and priorities. Knowing your life's purpose will impact and create a legacy. Understanding your life's purpose allows you to make a positive impact on the world. You'll leave a meaningful legacy. By living in alignment with your purpose, you inspire others, create positive change, and contribute to greater good. On Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast with CandyJae, your beauty artist, we live in a life of alignment and great goals and great core values. When you know your life purpose, you will develop personal growth and fulfillment. Acknowledging and understanding your life's purpose, it's a game changer. It's like adventures that leads to personal growth and fulfillment. It challenges you to step out of your comfort zone, overcome obstacles, and strive towards your highest potential. By living with your purpose, you cultivate a sense of meaning, passion, and joy that enriches every aspect of life. Your life's purpose is a profound and life changing process and a sense of direction in life. Rooting yourself in discipline and love is a self awareness. Aligning with your values, making a positive impact, and embracing personal growth, you can live a more authentic, meaningful, and purposeful existence. Remember, your life's purpose is unique to you. Trust and let it guide you towards a life fulfilled with passion, pride, and allow the pressure to bring beast mode out of you with fulfillment and purpose. Like that Sister Act 2 soundtrack song, Pay Attention. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, You better wake up and pay attention. What if you wanna be somebody? Purpose ain't just the word, it's the echo of your why. It's the reason why you rise when pressure tries to press you dry. It's what keeps your crown high. When the world says sit down, it's that quiet conviction saying I was born for this. See, purpose does not beg for permission, it moves with divine direction. It humbles the ego, aligns your reflection. When you walk in it, every step has a rhythm. Every note becomes a routine, not a prison. Purpose whispers, don't chase a track. It's not found in perfection, it's found in your comeback. So stand on business. You know your boundaries is your business. Build with intention and let your story be your intervention. Because when you know your purpose, baby, you glow differently. Pressure feels lighter. Your vision grows clear, and even in the mirror, you see purpose looking back, reminding you you were never lost, just becoming. Pressure point 4. Health is wealth, and self care is liberating. Ah, self care is a liberating. Y'all, Bruno Mars, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I could change, 'cause you're amazing just the way you are. This is a no excuse zone where we do not shrink to fit and we don't delay what we've been destined to do. You can't manifest peace when you're nurturing chaos. You can't preach purpose and poison your body in the same breath. You say you tired, baby. Exhaustion ain't identity. You're not meant to just survive. You're meant to shine. Health is wealth, not a slogan, a promise. I remember that your body is your business and your energy is your empire. You can't spend it recklessly and still expect returns. See, self care ain't luxury, it's law. It's choosing to rest before you break. It's silence when the world demands noise. It's water, prayer, and boundaries on repeat. This right here, this is the zone where excuses dissolves and disciplines blooms, where we stretch, breathe, and rise, not for show yet for soul. So drink your water, okay? That detox water TT told you about, okay? Move your body. Speak kindly to your reflections, because there's no bag without breath, no vision without vitality, and baby, no pressure without peace. Health is wealth and self care is liberating. Y'all, the importance of maintaining good health is a foundation for everything else in life. Self care plays a crucial role in achieving and maintaining good health, leading to a sense of liberation and empowerment. Tell you why it's essential for a fulfilling life. Self care is the practice of taking calculated actions to preserve or improve one's health and well-being. Y'all, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Now swerve with it. Oh, feeling like Missy Elliott. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Self-care encompasses a wide range of activities, including physical exercise, healthy eating, getting enough sleep, managing stress, seeking medical attention when needed. By prioritizing self care, individuals invest in their own health and happiness, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and liberated life. Self care is necessary for physical health. Engaging in regular exercise are a fundamental aspect of self care that contributes to overall physical well being. Yeah, if you live in the Atlanta area, Come join me with the Pretty Girl E Club workout crew. Ladies, this is for ladies only, okay? The E is for etiquette. Let's walk the pounds away 3 miles a day. Let me help you kickstart your workout routine because we outside the Pretty Girl E-Way. This is a no raunchy zone, okay? So leave all of that alone. Feminine Energy Society only for all the ladies in their preparation season because we prioritize self-care by exercising daily and eating healthy whole food balance type of lifestyle as a result of more energy, lower risk of chronic disease, and a stronger immune system. By taking care of our physical health, we can better enjoy life and pursue goals without the limitations of poor health. Not only that, self care is crucial for mental and emotional well being. Practicing mindfulness and seeking therapy when needed are all important aspects of self-care that contributes to mental health. Someone who practices self-care by setting boundaries, practicing self-compassion and engaging in activities that bring them joy is likely to experience lower level of anxiety and depression. By prioritizing mental and emotional well-being, you can manifest a sense of inner peace and resilience, leading to a more liberated and empowered life. Not listen, nobody is perfect. If you having a bad day, you having a bad day. Furthermore, self-care is grounding as it allows individuals to take control of their own health and well-being by making conscious choices to prioritize self-care. Individuals assert urgency over their lives and rejects the idea that their well-being is solely dependent on external factors. I feel like in a world that often prioritizes productivity over self-care, and trust me, I was once working 7 days out the week, 10 to 12 hour shift, just because I thought that's what I'm supposed to do. I mean, hey, it helped keep the lights on, right? However, that weighs on the body. And now, at my big age, I know when I need a break. And with this last year has taught me that you can't work like you used to work no more. Okay? You're going to reserve all your energy as much as you can. However, I'm going to grind. I'm going to do the best that I can. Trust me, I'm going to rest as well. Okay? We got to take time, y'all, because we got to take time to nurture one's own health and happiness is a radical act of self love and liberation. In closure, health is indeed wealth. Self care is the key to unlocking the wealth and freedom. And prioritizing self care, you invest in your physical, mental, and emotional well being, leading to a more fulfilling and liberated life. It is essential for us to recognize the importance of self care and make it a priority in our daily lives. After all, when we take care of ourselves, we are better equipped to take on the challenges of life and fully enjoying it. So stop eating them Debbie cakes. Stop going to McDonald's. Go on and get you some fruit and vegetables. Health isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling powerful enough to show up for your purpose, because what good is the grind if your body and mind can't carry the dream? See, real wealth is rooted in wellness, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. It's that quiet confidence that comes from honoring yourself first. It's the peace that follows when you pour back into the cup that's been pouring for everyone else. Self care isn't selfish. It's survival. It's the boldest form of rebellion in a world that profits from your exhaustion. When you rest, you recover. When you move with intention, you manifest. So take your vitamins, take your walks, take your breaks, and take back your power, because when your health is aligned, your hustle hits differently. And when your peace is protected, your pressure turns into purpose. Yeah, stay tuned for my point of view of body positivity, body dysmorphia, BBW versus Dicky Thicks, because Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast with CandyJae, your beauty artist. I stand hardcore strong on my viewpoints in this preparation season. It's too many fat people out here, and I can say it because I'm a chunky girl myself. Yeah, I said it. And let me hold myself accountable, because I do an hour workout every day. I done been vegan for 8+ years. I'm just a strong believer that I don't need no chemicals in my body, because I do desire a legacy of my own. And that's just where I'm at in life. So if the weight don't come off naturally, then it wasn't meant to come off. I've always been a curvy woman, embracing what I got going on, because at the end of the day, I'm fine. I don't care what anybody had to say. And on that note, pressure point number 5. Choose good habits and important lifestyles. Hear me out. It may not be the things you want to hear. However, the mirror don't lie. Everybody want to heal till healing holds up a mirror. Accountability don't clap for you. It checks you. It says you can't blame the storm when you keep walking into the rain. See, growth starts when excuses stop showing up. You can't elevate with ego in the driver's seat. You can't build a brand on broken boundaries and call it balance. This ain't shame talk. This is self talk. Accountability is love with edges. Is the version of you that loves you enough to say, we can't keep doing this. It's the grace to admit you messed up and the grit to do better next time. Pressure don't just reveal diamonds, it reveals truth. And truth don't need makeup. It just needs maturity. When you start owning your patterns, you start owning your power, because accountability ain't punishment, it's precision, permission to heal, to evolve, to start again, this time with awareness. So stop outsourcing your growth. Stop waiting for closure from people who broke you. You are the apology. You are the answer. You are the change. And when the mirror calls you out, don't flinch. Stand tall, adjust your crown. Say, yeah, that was me. However, this version, this one's different. That's accountability. That's growth under pressure. That's power unfiltered. Y'all, in today's fast paced world, it is necessary to cultivate good habits and adopt important lifestyles that contribute to our overall contentment. These habits are lifestyles not only shape our daily routine, it's a profound impact on our physical, mental, and emotional health. By making conscious choices, prioritizing positive behaviors, we can enhance our quality of life and achieve long term success and happiness. Good habits are essential for personal growth and development. They help us stay organized, productive, and focus on our goals. Listen, I stand firm on important lifestyles as it encompasses broader aspects of our lives, such as healthy eating, exercise, a healthy lifestyle, deep connections, and self care. By incorporating healthy habits and important lifestyles into our daily routine, we can create a balanced and fulfilling life. Health and wellness is one of the most important aspects of choosing good habits and important lifestyles and maintaining our health and wellness. And I do repeat, by prioritizing these habits, we will improve our overall well being. Listen, good habits such as time management, goal setting, continuous learning is vital for increasing productivity and achieving success. By staying organized and focused, we can accomplish our tasks effectively and progress towards our objectives. Adapting a growth mindset and seeking opportunities for self improvement are also crucial habits for personal and professional development. Maintaining healthy connections, practicing emotional intelligence are essential aspects of a fulfilling life. Communication, empathy, and conflict resolution skills contributes to strong and meaningful connections with others. By prioritizing these habits, we can create a support system that nurtures our mental and emotional well-being. Setting goals and creating a daily to-do list to stay organized and focus on priorities helps build structure. Practicing active listening and expressing gratitude to strengthen connections with friends and family and colleagues help build structure. Okay? Taking breaks and engaging in hobbies or activities that bring joy and relaxation to reduce stress and prevent burnout helps build structure. Choosing good habits and important lifestyles is a fundamental aspect of personal growth and contentment. By prioritizing positive behaviors, we can create a balanced and fulfilling life that promotes health and productivity and happiness. It is essential to cultivate habits that align with our values and goals as they shape our daily routine and contribute to our long term success and overall quality of life. Okay? Discipline is the quiet flex. It's the soft life earned, not posted. It's 6 a.m. peace before the world scrolls awake. In the mirror moment where you whisper, I got me. Consistency is luxury. Every rep, every no thank you, every I'll rest later. It's the unseen grind that makes your glow look effortless. Habits build empires, brick by mindful brick. The choices we make today become the lifestyle we praise tomorrow because wealth ain't just paper, it's peace, it's purpose, it's pressure applied with grace. Choose yourself daily in meals, in movements, in mindset. Let your self care be your rebellion. Let your habits speak louder than your hustle. And remember, health is the crown, wellness is the kingdom, and you, my love, are the ruler of your routine. Diamonds don't talk, yet pressure made me. Pressure is the language. Pressure point 6. Help when needed. Give when you can. In a world where individuals and self preservation are often glorified, the concept of helping others when needed and giving when you can may seem like a simple gesture. However, the impact of those actions goes far beyond the surface level. The value of offering help when needed and giving when possible is a positive effect on both individuals and society as a whole. The act of helping others when they are in need and giving when one has the capacity to do so is rooted in compassion and empathy. These acts are not only build stronger bonds between individuals, it creates a sense of interconnectedness within society. By extending a helping hand or giving back to those in need, we not only improve the lives of others, we also contribute to our own personal growth and contentment. One of the key arguments in favor of helping when needed and giving when possible is a sense of community and interdependence it fosters. When individuals come together to support one another, whether it is through acts of kindness or unselfishness, it creates a positive ripple effect that can strengthen social bonds and build a more cohesive society. During times of crisis and natural disasters, communities often rally together to provide support and assistance to those affected. This sense of unity and solidarity can help people feel less isolated and more connected to one another. Helping when needed and giving when possible is a positive impact to individuals' well-being. Studies have shown that acts of kindness and generosity can lead to increased levels of happiness and satisfaction when we help others, rather it be through a small gesture or through a larger contribution. It can create a sense of purpose and fulfillment that enhances our own sense of self-worth. Additionally, giving back to others can help cultivate a sense of gratitude and perspective, reminding us of the blessings we have in our own lives. The act of helping when needed and giving when possible is a powerful force that can cultivate compassion, empathy, and interconnectedness within society. By extending a helping hand or giving back to those in need, we not only improve the lives of others, truth be told, we contribute to our own personal growth and fulfillment as we strive to build a more compassionate and inclusive world. Let us remember the importance of offering help when needed and giving when we can. It go a long way, I promise you. Help when needed and give when you can. That's all I'm getting at, really. Okay? It doesn't cost a thing to care. A text, a check in, you good at the right time. Sometimes healing ain't in the hospital, it's in the hands that hold space for somebody else's storm. See, giving ain't about what's in your pockets, it's about what's in your spirit. Because when you pour into someone, you don't lose, you multiply. Joy circles back. Love comes full. And that pressure, the good kind, the kind that polish your soul, helping when needed, giving when you can, that's a legacy, okay? That's wealth beyond money. We are all seeds in this soil of humanity, rooted in empathy, watered by grace. So when life gets loud, be the calm and answer someone's cry. When the world feels heavy, be the hand that lightens the load. Because in the end, every time you lift somebody, you rise too. Okay? And on that note, pressure point 7. Love yourself. You ever notice how the world teaches us how to look like we got it together before it ever teaches us how to heal? That's society toxicity. It's when the culture feeds your pressure and calls it purpose. When chasing attention feels like chasing success and peace feeling like weakness. Everybody trying to flex before they find themselves. We glorify the grind romanticize the pain and call it ambition. We scroll through validations and don't know how to sit in stillness. See, self love got layers. It's a hustle and heartache, beauty and burnout. What makes it real though is learning to detox from all the noise, to unlearn what the world taught you about worth, because love, self love, can't survive in a toxic system. You got to cleanse your heart before you call it connection. Love is a powerful emotion that can bring immense joy and fulfillment into our lives. However, one of the most important forms of love is overlooked. Self love. Loving oneself is essential for personal growth, happiness, and overall contentment. Let's talk about love. I never had anything as good as you, and I don't think I ever will. They tell me real love's too good to be true. Y'all, self love circles right back to spiritual appetite. Why is it important to love oneself? And how can love impact every aspect of our lives? Self love is the foundation of healthy and fulfilling life. When we love ourselves, we are better equipped to handle life's challenges. Okay? Those so called relationships and pursue our dreams with confidence and determination. And in my RuPaul voice, if you can't love yourself, how in the heck are you going to love somebody else? I stand firm on learning how to foster a positive relationship with ourselves. If we can cultivate a sense of worthiness and self acceptance, and that empowers us to live authentically and joyfully, man, that's a whole nother, ooh, you a bad girl now. We could understand how loving oneself is essential for mental and emotional well-being. When we love ourselves, we are more resilient in the face of adversity and better able to cope with stress and setbacks. Self-love allows us to practice self care and prioritize our own needs, leading to a greater overall happiness and contentment. Furthermore, self love is imperative for forming healthy relationships with others. When we love ourselves, we able to set boundaries, communicate our needs effectively, and attract people who respect and value us. Like that Mary J song, be happy. How can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go? All I really want is to be happy. Self love is a catalyst for personal growth and success. When we love ourselves, we believe in our own potential and have the confidence to pursue our goals and dreams. Self love empowers us to step out of our comfort zone and embrace new opportunities with courage and enthusiasm. Y'all, Maya Angelou said it best when she wrote, I rise. The power of self love can be seen despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks in life. We have to always maintain a deep sense of self love and self respect. Love allows us to overcome adversity, y'all. I promise you. Pursue our passion and inspire others with our words and actions. Self love is the fundamental aspect of living a happy, content, and successful life. By loving ourselves, we are able to cultivate a sense of worthiness, resilience, confidence that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and organic love. When we prioritize self care, we create a strong foundation for personal growth, healthy connections, and overall well being. So remember to love yourself, challenge yourself, cherish yourself, and believe in yourself, for you are worthy of all the love and happiness in the world. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. You shouldn't worry about a thing you can't control. And that's what the Jackson 5 said. I learned that peace doesn't come from people, it comes from permission. The permission to pause, breathe, and be without apology, to stand in front of the mirror and say, I'm not broken, I'm becoming. See, self love ain't selfish, it's sacred. It's the quiet confidence that says, even if they don't choose me, I still will. It's walking away from chaos and still wishing for chaos healing. It's understanding that boundaries are bridges and not walls, and that grace is strength wrapped in softness, because the moment you love yourself enough to let go, you finally make room for the vision of you that's been waiting to bloom. So here's the pressure, baby, the kind that polish, not punish, the kind that says, love yourself louder, be your own soft landing. And remember, the most loyal relationship you'll ever have is the one you build with your reflection. Y'all, I stand solid. I could never fold on following these 7 daily principles, straight pressure points. The pressure of life led me to this blueprint. This guide will lead anyone towards a more fulfilling and balanced life. Understand, believing in something greater than yourself will nourish your soul and provide a sense of purpose. Standing firm on your business and setting boundaries, and know that your boundaries is your business. It will help you navigate through challenges and protect your well being. Understanding your purpose, who you are, what you do, and why you do it will give you clarity and direction. Prioritizing your health and practicing self care will not only benefit you physically, also mentally and emotionally. Self care is liberating. Choosing good habits and important lifestyles will contribute to your overall content and happiness. Cut the bad habits out. Being ready to help others in need and giving back when you can will bring joy and fulfillment to your life. And most importantly, loving yourself unconditionally is the foundation for everything to fall into place. And it circles right back to the top like a boomerang. By following these principles, anyone could empower themselves to be the best version of who they are meant to be. Remember, it's a journey and not a destination. So practice these principles with patience and dedication, and watch how your life transforms for the better. I know for me, when something is out of order, it's because I'm not following this blueprint. I promise you, I can't make this up. And with that being said, consider before love, there's pressure. Before clarity, there's confusion. Before peace, there's pain. Call them all pressure point. We all got them. The places that remind us where we've been stretching, tested, and refined. Mine, they show up in silence and healing, and the in between moments where pride and passion wrestles with peace in the form of pressure. See, pressure points don't break you, they expose you. They reveal the real from the pretense. They show you what's worth holding on to and what's just holding you back. And then there's Atlanta. Ooh, this city has its own kind of pressure where ambition flirts with distraction and love feels like a luxury you gotta earn. In Atlanta, connections come with conditions. Oh boy, it's crazy in these streets. I can test. You can meet somebody's representative on Monday and their reality by Wednesday. We talk about loyalty, and moreover, we move off convenience. We want love. Meanwhile, we chase attention like a hamster wheel. Still, there's beauty in it somehow, because pressure don't just create diamonds, it reveals character. The real ones know we are learning how to love without losing ourselves. It might take me a little longer to how to love I desire, yet still it's beauty in it. If bitterness haven't yet exposed you, there's beauty in it. Now, these pressure points are my truths, right? Y'all heard it. Let me break down this Atlanta loving, cause it hit different. And y'all, my flaws, my lessons learned in a city that taught me love under pressure still counts as love. Welcome to Pressure Points when dating in Atlanta on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. Do. Do. Soft to the touch, let you hold something. Let you get a handful, baby. She's a whole lot of woman. Soft kisses on some fat lips. It's yours, baby. You can crash here, come here, cash out on the video. Make them cash out to see the rodeo. Yeah, put on a show and make it nasty. Desert Eagle in the backseat. Yeah, everything bigger in Texas. Big body busted open. Fed you breakfast. Catch me in the back. I'm on some same time, baby. Let me sink into your arms. Drink me till it's done. Eat it up. Oh, I keep it classy. Let you love me like a lady. Yeah, do. And it gets creamy in the middle. Yeah. One bite in the box is yours. Sugar high, you gon' want some more of that do. Whew. When Beyonce said, soft touch, she's a whole lot of woman. I felt that in my DNA because she was talking about me. CandyJae, baby. Hashtag CandyJae. Born with the blueprint of a womanhood. You know, the two X's crossed like blessings from divine. See, society can debate identity all day if we want to be honest. Biology, baby. That's written in the blood. The science of womanhood runs deep in chromosomes and cycles in every curve that carries creation. Listen, this isn't just anatomy, it's legacy, it's history, it's mystery. Our chromosomes don't just build bodies, they birth resilience. Some carry eggs, some carry dreams, all carry purpose. To be a woman is to be layered, a mix of genetics, race, and a God given fire that can't be mimicked. I am she is me, cozy, honey, divine energy, soft, powerful, full of life. So, when they ask for the definition, I'm saying womanhood ain't just science, it's soul. It's every heartbeat that beats twice as strong. Every story written in blood, beauty, and balance. Understanding genetics is definitely fundamental, and accepting people for who they are is a whole nother energy. Recognizing the substance of what defines womanhood highlights the diversity and complexity of human biology. Y'all, Beyonce said, at 15, the innocence was gone astray. Had to take care of home at an early age. I saw mama crying. I saw daddy lying. Had to sacrifice and leave my fears behind. The legacy, if it's the last thing I do, you'll remember me, 'cause we got something to prove in your memory. On a highway to truth, still see our faces when you close your eyes. She's not a debate. She's design, a divine alignment written before time even had a name. Every heartbeat, every hum of creation, every breath, every testament to resilience. Understanding her isn't an argument, it's a privilege, because to know woman is to touch the pulse of life itself. She bends yet never breaks. She births yet never begs. She heals, and even when she's hurting, and that's her power. We don't erase her biology, we embrace it, not to divide it, yet to remind the world that soft can still stand solid. Here's to the women that carry grace, the keepers of balance, the definition of divine pressure. She is not an opinion, she is origin. And when she speaks, the world remembers how it was made, because I am every woman in my Whitney Houston voice. And can someone please explain to me, at what point did a man outclass a woman? No, really, at what point did a woman become easy access? At what point did women begin to adapt a sense of prominence in societal conditioning? And might I add, where are the holistically wholesome women of Renaissance woman? Someone who embodies balance and harmony in all aspects of life. Y'all, I mean, I am her, she is me. Cozy, honey. And on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, a holistic woman is no trendsetter. She is a trailblazer, leading the way towards a more meaningful, fulfilling existence. A holistic woman prioritizes her well being, understanding that true health goes beyond just physical fitness. She nourishes her body with wholesome foods, exercise regularly, and practice mindfulness to cultivate a healthy mind. Furthermore, a holistic woman, a new dawn, values personal growth and self discovery, constantly seeking ways to improve herself and evolve into the best version of who she can be. She educates herself to keep inspired, attends activities that challenge her belief, and surrounds herself with people who uplift and support her journey. By embracing change and learning from every experience, she is able to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and fortitude. Y'all, the last breakup 2 years ago tried it in ways that got me more grounded and perhaps more guarded, nonetheless overly blessed and yet not jaded like Drake on some leaving me, dipping out on me. I already got what you needed. I guess quickly learn yourself through me and did. I already gave you what you needed. I guess that's why I'm not with nobody, 'cause I don't want to hurt nobody. Who I could never be jaded. Anywho, she is me and I am her. Cozy, honey, on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, the holistically wholesome, holy woman. Call her me. I am her. Call her ho. Holistically wholesome woman, okay? Furthermore, a holistic woman, awakening lady. Call her grounded. Call her divine. She ain't just surviving, she's vibrating higher, baby. A holistic woman walks bare feet with grace, rooted deep in the soul of her own healing. She don't just move, she flows. Them 3 miles a day, baby, that's mandatory. That's her meditation in motion. Therapy ain't always a couch. Sometimes it's the pavements. Sometimes it's the wind whispering you're doing just fine. She feeds her soul with sunlight, breathes peace into chaos, and attends to her energy like it's sacred grounds because it is. She's the balance between softness and strength, discipline and surrender, modern hustle and ancient wisdom. A holistic woman ain't running from the noise. She's tuned into her own frequency. She reminds us that self care is worship, growth is grace, and connection to self, to nature, to spirit is the real glow up. So when you see her, don't just compliment her aura, study her stillness. Take notes from the rhythm because she's not just living, she's aligned. And that alignment, that's luxury. She is me and I am her, cozy, holistically wholesome, holy woman. Understands that it's definitely a code of conduct for love and peace and happiness prior to being a woman of high caliber. Carries grace and sophistication, who desires love, legacy, and unity. Now, although dating in the modern era is super mad, confusing, and overwhelming, the hookup era, it's no wonder why people feel lost in the world of dating. And that's why I stand firm on there can only be one type of relationship, and that's marriage. In order to get to marriage, you had to start with friendship. Far fetched, huh? That's what everybody keep telling me. Sex after marriage, that doesn't exist. I be like, y'all trash, cause it got to. I'm sure it exists. It's out there. It gotta be. Furthermore, the digital era has reconstructed the way we communicate. Dating in the 21st century may seem daunting at first, and the best thing to do is to be patient and take your time. Don't rush into a situationship because physical attraction is at its best. Stay tuned for my thoughts on the online dating scene because dating online is the ultimate way to hook up, in the words of Tinder. Okay? Better yet, plenty of fish. And baby, stay out on day naps unless you just want to get your feet wet. Now, let me be clear on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. This is for those who desire a luxurious, fulfilled, and elevated lifestyle with prestige and contentment. While in your preparation season, we build on structure, discipline, consistency. We own up for our accountability and make no excuses. Be accountable. If you cannot say when you were wrong, if you blame everybody else besides yourself for your actions, listen, if your time management is crap, own up to it. If you tell somebody that you gonna do something for them, and your time management don't align up to what you said you gonna do, own up to it. Don't go, oh, it's not my fault. Somebody put me in this situation, bruh. That's for the birds. When you say you're gonna do something, let your word be your bond. Meanwhile, we powered by love, all love, good love, bad love, in between love, dating in Atlanta. I've been here 10 plus years and it's so saturated with the interface of sex. Nobody nowadays want to actually build a genuine connection. I'm so old school though. I really can't jig with the thoughts of I'm supposed to pursue a man. It's like nowadays men want you to ask them out, pick them up, open up car doors, and be feminine, fit, and friendly, right? You men just be doing all types of crazies. Like, wait a minute here. You got modern 50-50 men that expect a home cooked meal real life gender roles as if we married. I'm confused, and I definitely put that blame on men for being so complacent. And not only that, the feminine movement, as I stated before. Y'all, stay tuned. Beyonce said, "This the real you. This the real me. They can't do nothing but envy. Ooh, bliss, please, yes. Your love run through me like lava. Pull my feet over these hips. You grip, I grind, then taste this wine. I'ma taste what's mine, 'cause I'ma take what's mine. Wander, whatever's fine like water. Wherever you wanna go, that's fine with me. I'll never stop you. You'll never stop me from being whatever we need to be in these dark times." I'm so glad that this love is blinding, because all I see is the best of you, and all you see is the best of me, and you bring out the best of me, and all I see is everything, your goals, your glow, your inner being, and our bigger meanings. So let's lose us in these sheets. And when I get up to walk, I want to feel weak. Well, I ain't got far, so stay where you are. Feel like you partied in Venus and woke up on Mars. Baby, I've been waiting my whole life, and I'm gonna give you the best years of your life for you and I. Listen, Beyonce can say whatever she wants about her man, because her man is her man. Okay? I'm trying to be like a Beyonce, and I don't mean that literally. Like, for real. Beyonce, y'all, ladies, Beyonce been telling us this from the beginning. She been talking to us like the lullaby song. She was telling you how she fell in love with the young fella. That's what she was, nah. She basically told him, "I love you. So you gonna have to put a ring on it, 'cause I like you." So then he put the ring on her. They have a whole marriage. Go through some little drama, made some lemonade, did the whole thing. Beyonce been telling us what to do since we were shorties. I was a Beyonce before Beyonce knew she was a Beyonce. And I mean that in the most respectful way. Beyonce been telling us from the very beginning. Meanwhile, y'all listening to Sexy Red talking about some private parts. No shade. I want to make sure that all the beautiful women, the young girls, turn out to be the best version of themselves. Let me let you know something about dating in Atlanta. Okay, boom. Baby, that's a different type of ecosystem. Okay? See, this city runs on charm, hustle, and good lighting. You got barbers falling for clients, influencers falling for followers, and everybody swear they manifesting the one. Truth be told, you can't manifest communication. I'm talking brunch bay today, ghosted by Monday. Soft life aesthetics with hard love lessons. And me, I'm just here watching the pressure unfold, because everybody want to be chosen. Yet, don't nobody want to choose peace. It's a crime to be fine and single. Trust me, I know. Because sometimes I have to just be like, "No, thank you." And I thank the good Lord for allowing me to be pretty. We talking about Atlanta love and how it's a crime to be fine, right? It's a whole crime. They be like, "Where your boyfriend at?" Or, "You like girls?" Nope, I don't like girls, and nope, I don't got a boyfriend, because I don't need no boyfriend. I don't want no boyfriend, okay? I don't want a man. And I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to say that so many times so that you hear me in the back. I don't want no man. I don't need a man. Let me tell you what I need, though. I need a husband. Oh, I thought somebody had said something. I'm built for this, okay? I've been a wife my whole life. And that's that soft girl era people be talking about when really it's just you a girly girl. And all of those things apply to women that's girly girls. Let me stay focused though, okay? Atlanta dating. Who child? It's a melting pot of colors, labels, pronouns, personalities. Baby, the rainbow community runs deep out here in Georgia. And let me tell you something. It be some super fine gay men out here in Atlanta. Ugh, I know that so well because I mean, I done looked the colors. I was like, oh, he look good. And then, of course, he got a so called boyfriend. Man, nowadays, I sometimes it's like, I know if you not trying to approach me, you either gay or you married. And it's crazy because it be married men that cheat too. I don't want none of that. However, I'ma always stand on love. Love who you wanna love, Pooh. I'ma mind my business and sip my green detox smoothie. I know if a man ain't making eye contact with me, he either gay or unavailable. Yes, I had to repeat that so you heard that in the back. Peep this, because the dynamic is different. The gays, they appreciate beauty like art. The gays pull energy from most women, especially the pretty feminine ones. I'm talking about we stay getting compliments, and I love that energy. I love the gays, okay? They be like, okay. And I be like, thank you. Ooh. I love the gays. That confidence, that unapologetic flair. Then you got the lesbians, some of the dopest souls to vibe with, no lie. However, baby, not every one of y'all know how to read the room. You can't shoot your shot in every salon, cafe, and corner store. Respect the no because pressure is power, not permission. And y'all lesbians, not bro, man, sis, sis, like sis, bro. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm just at the point where if if the next lesbian say they only date straight women, we gonna have some problems. Okay, not all straight women are bisexual, and then it's the bisexuals. I just feel like everybody needs to stay in their own lane. If you willing and wanting to open up and explore other lanes, jump into that next lane and stay there. Okay? Because at no point could a lesbian turn me. I knew somebody that was like, yeah, I. And I was like, no, ma'am. Nah, we not doing that. I love y'all. Lesbians be some of the dopest women to kick it with, to just politic with. They just be trying to shoot their shot so hard. They hit the, yeah, queen. Yeah, queen. Yeah. See, I would treat you like this. I remember I had a colleague. I tell her my little boy issues, quote unquote boy issues, And she'd be like, see, that don't make no sense. Why you don't just be a lesbian? What? I'm not giving up on my brothers. No, but for real though, like, huh? And I was just so confused, like, what does that even supposed to mean? Because I'm having a tough time with the guy that I'm talking to, or a guy tried to shoot their shot and the only thing they was thinking about is sex. And I had to tell him, no, thank you, I'm good. And the first thing you say to me is like, why you even put up with that? You might as well just like, why you don't just be a lesbian? A woman wouldn't treat you like that. What makes you think you're any better than a man? That's what I don't understand with lesbians and why they say things like that. That does not make any sense to me. You are not better than a man. I digress. Back to what I was saying. And let's not skip the trends. And I mean trans men and trans women. Everybody want to talk about a trans woman. Nobody is talking about trans men. It's trans men out here that disguise themselves as men and really biological women. However, everybody want to talk about a man wearing a dress. And they've been doing that for years. At one point, men used to wear dresses. Y'all huff and puff about that. However, y'all not huffing and puffing about the women that put on pants, stuff they pants to make it appear as if they got something down there type of ordeal. I don't know. I'm just trying to give you a vision of what I'm saying. It go both ways. There's definitely a double standards when it comes to transgenders. Some walking tall in pride, others still wrestling with their reflection. I see the strength, I see the struggle. That denial, man, it's deeper than identity. It's survival sometimes. And still, pressure builds diamonds. And if you're ashamed of being transgender with false advertising, you should definitely take the time to heal and be a better version of yourself before you pursue love. Y'all, when I say dating in Atlanta, understand me clearly. This city got layers, honey. It's love, lust, confusion, and self discovery, all mixed with edge control and ego. Atlanta dating is pressure, and not everybody ready for the heat. See, love in this city, it'll test your boundaries, your patience, and your purpose. Everybody talking about pressure, yet, baby, pressure ain't just diamonds, it's discernment. You gotta know who you are before you start reaching for somebody else's reflection, because in Atlanta, love moves fast, temptation runs wild, and intentions get lost in translation. Don't let the vibe blind your value. Protect your peace. Flirt with confidence. Never chase what don't align with your purpose. At the end of the day, real love ain't about who notice you in the crowd. It's about who respects your presence when the noise fade. Hey, I love the gays, the whole rainbow. Young M.A. said, it's a cold world. Loyalty ain't nothing but a word. That's my word. Acting like they in your lane, then they swerve. You can't sit with us no more. This table is reserved. Who deserve to eat and they gon' eat for certain. Ain't gon' leech off me, no. That's for sure. It's a cold world. Burr, burr, buy a fur. I ain't never stressed to be up next. I wait my turn and I learn to stack up every dollar that I earn. That goes so hard. I gotta run that back. I felt that. She said, loyalty ain't nothing but a word. That's my word. Acting like they in your lane, then they swerve. You can't sit with us no more. This table is reserved. Who deserve to eat and they gon' eat. For certain ain't gon' leech off me, no, that's for sure. It's a cold world, burr, burr, buy a fur. I ain't never stressed to be up next. I wait my turn and learn to stack up every dollar that I earn. Ooh. It's a cold world, burr, burr, buy a fur. It's a cold world, burr, burr, buy a fur. Oh, that go hard. Y'all, let's talk about it, okay? Straight pride matters too. Yeah, I said it, question mark. You probably wonder what straight pride is, huh? Listen, baby. Sometimes it feel like I'm fighting extinction out here. The drought is real, not in the weather forecast. I'm talking about, and the spirit of black masculinity. Where y'all at? Too many brothers out here don't know how to pursue a woman anymore. Like, for real, if I see a brother, man, I'ma make eye contact with you, and then I'ma smile, okay? I might say, hey. And if you haven't caught that opening, then I don't know what to say to you. I mean, it's either you gay or you unavailable, really. The art of approach, question mark, lost somewhere between ego and social media algorithm. And don't get me started on the mindset. The same ones hollering queen this and queen that and can't even spell commitment. Some of our men been trapped, incarcerated in systems or in stereotypes, caught up in cycles that never taught them how to court, how to cover, how to communicate. You know the type. Birdman energy. Number one stunner, what? Type like, what we doing here? All flash, no following through. I'm talking about me. I'm a black powerful through and through. My heart still beats for the hue of deep brown, the color of the first man who ever loved me. My daddy's shade, my lineage, my reflection. Sometimes I sit in silence and wonder if I had that same love. If my daddy was still alive, would I already be settled? Would I be rocking matching rings instead of matching energy with the wrong ones? Because let's be honest, dating as a whole in the 21st century is an Olympic sport with no medals, especially in Atlanta, Georgia, baby. It's, how can I say this word? The only way I can say it is say it. It's ghetto out here. Ghetto, okay? Like between the situationships, the healing phases, and the we just vibing, I'm convinced folks don't know what they want, yet they want everything. The thrill of attention with none of the accountability. And child, before anybody asks why a woman like me is single of my stature, let's think about the odds stacked against. Being prepared to be found by a whole man in a broken world. The math ain't mathing. Divorces on the rise, marriages falling like confetti, and we clapping for toxicity like it's a love language. Still, I stand on my boundaries like heels on hardwood floors. I wait, whatever. I'll wait, not out of fear. I'm talking about out of faith, obedience, because I know my worth isn't up for negotiation. Waiting until marriage isn't about control, it's about conviction. I'm talking about this lifestyle, it's not easy. Some days I crave for what has not found me. A strong, brown skin, leadership, king. I'm talking about love that mirrors protection and partnership. I'm talking about, baby, I refuse to settle for potential when I deserve presence. And in the mirror, I see a woman who's been broken, mended, molded by purpose. I'm talking about I could have stayed when the love turned toxic, could have settled in the comfort of chaos. Ayo, I didn't. I choose peace over poison. I chose growth over grief. I chose me because the life I live now is not a glass half empty. It's overflowing, overflow of grace, overflow of purpose, overflow of lessons. And if I could tell the next generation anything, it'd be this. Stop letting trauma trend. Stop raising babies when you still healing from being one. The system is already stacked against us. We don't need to feed it. So here's my prayer for all of us: men, women, lovers, dreamers, believers, trans. Let's love organic. Let's detox the soul. Let's make generational wellness go viral. Let's bring back slow love, slow motion for me. I like it when you, ooh, keep working that. What? That, what? The kind that lasts longer than the playlist. Let's stop dying for validation and living for liberation. Cause baby, if pride, passion, and pressure taught me anything, it's this: real love don't compete, it creates. Let's love like the 80s, before crack cocaine was a thing, before the chaos. I'm talking about before the world became so divided. Let's build something pure. Let's empower queers to dance on rainbows, not run from them. Let's allow the brother man to heal from trauma, guide them to pursue love as we treat them like kings. And ladies, Focus on your preparation season and don't stray away from the wait. On Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, let's break from these societal indoctrinations. Let's reform love in a healthy manner and understand generational wealth as an educated community. Y'all, chin up, chest forward, crown high, carry on, because if he's called to seek, then what are we called to be? The prize, the peace, or the proof that purpose meets preparation? I'm just talking my stuff. I was placed on this earth to give you all that I know so that somebody else can be the best version of theyself. I don't ever want to take from someone that's in need. I don't ever want to be bigger and better than anybody that's in need. I pray daily the things that I cannot control can be controlled through God. Now, let me tell you about a little Black history. Hey, Black history. Let me tell you about a little Black history. Hey, Black history. The Mecca in motion. The Mecca in motion. Ooh, the Mecca in motion. Atlanta, the city where pressure births purpose, where melanin meets momentum, and where every dreamer dares to walk like they've already arrived. They call it the Black Mecca. You know what it is. Not just for the skyline kisses or trap beat symphonies. Truth be told, the soil has been baptized in brilliance. Every block hewn with a hustle, a rhyme, a resilience passed down for those who built before us. See, this ain't new love. This is legacy love from Morehouse men molded in purpose to spell men, women crowned in grace. These halls birth leaders who taught the world that intellect is resistance and education is liberation. Atlanta ain't just the city I'm talking about. It's sanctuary for the bold. It's where Dr. King dreamed loud enough for the world to listen, where John Lewis marched through Prussia and turned it into progress, where every entrepreneur, artist, and barber is part of the same symphony, turning their tools to the key of survival. And so today the city still pulses with the same divine drive. The curls are tighter, the fades are cleaner, the hustles are louder, and the love's deeper, because here pressure ain't the problem. It's the promise. It's the heartbeat of the culture that refuses to fade out, refuses to dim down, refuses to forget what we come from. Atlanta is more than just streets and suits. It's sacred ground, a place where every Black story finds the echo and every crown finds its balance between struggle and success. On Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, we honor that lineage, that love of the Black Mecca, and molded by the grind, because here in Atlanta, baby, we don't just survive the pressure, we make it look like love. Listen, we walk through legacy, power, and purpose. Now, y'all, Atlanta, I love it here. This my 10th year. It's a beautiful city. Listen, we talked through legacy, power, and purpose. Now let's move into how culture tastes. Atlanta is still writing this story, one slice at a time. Here's where Plant-Based Pizzeria Atlanta step in. Black owned, rooted, and innovated, flipping the script on what soul food can be. No meat, no compromises, just flavor, intention, and pressure in every bite. This business is more than pizza. It's a statement that health, entrepreneurship, and Black excellence can live on the same menu. So here we go with the black on. We had a little history, so comes along some black on. Ain't no fancy dining here, baby. It's like a chicken shack, but a plant-based shack. Just pure purpose served hot and fresh. Right on Burnett Street, Atlanta's own plant-based pizzeria keeps it real simple. Walk up, order, and taste the change. Make sure y'all order online. From pizza that slap to calzones and burgers that hit harder than meat ever could. Okay, plant-based style. This spot is for the ones choosing clean eating without losing flavor or flow. It's that counter serve confidence, that green hustle energy. No waiters, no white tablecloths, just fire food made with love for the people who get it, because wellness ain't always soft. Sometimes it's crispy, saucy, and served in a box. Plant-based pizzeria, no dine-in, just divine eating. Atlanta, this your guilt-free glow up meal. Go support black owned business. I promise you. I love plant based pizzeria. That's my spot. Plant based pizzeria. Go check them out. Go support black owned businesses. I promise you, you will not be mad. Even if you a newcomer to this lifestyle, go there. They got everything. Now listen, y'all. From Black history to black owned. Now comes along some music, high music therapy. Let me give y'all this soundtrack. Now, please forgive me if I missed a song or two, and if I did, throw that joint in the comments, DM me. Yeah, so here we go. Soundtrack. We got, I hope I'm not saying his name wrong, Kareem Hawthorne, Relationships, Marvin Sapp, Never Would Have Made It, Kurt Franklin, Bless Me, Beyonce, Yes, Valeria Andrews, Pay Attention. I hope I said her name right. Missy Elliott, Work It, Mary J. Blige, Be Happy, Jackson 5, Enjoy Yourself, Beyonce, Desert Eagle, Beyonce, 16 Carriage, Drake, Jaded, Beyonce, Two Hands to Heaven, Young and May, Cold World. Now, yeah, that's a soundtrack for real. Go ahead, create that playlist and throw that bad boy on shuffle. Yeah, and then you know what the references is like though. We got, of course, my AI assistant JBot on the ones and twos, Wikipedia. Of course, I'll be looking up lyrics online, the good Googling, all of that good stuff. Yeah, the crown still fits, where every lesson meets legacy and every ounce of pressure turns to power. This is CandyJae, your beauty artist, and you've been tuned in to Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast album, where real meets reflection and beauty meets purpose. Don't forget to like, share, and support Black on Brilliance. Keep the love flowing, keep the pressure positive, and remember, this ain't just a podcast. It's an album, it's a pulse, it's a rhythm for the culture, for the confident. Until next time, chin up, chest forward, crown high, carry on. Diamonds don't talk, yeah, pressure made me. Diamonds don't talk, yeah, pressure made me. Hey, pressure made me. Hey, pressure, pressure, pressure. Pressure made me.